What's going on YouTube? OCD for EDC here, and what I got for your face balls today is a video that's a little bit different. A while ago some people asked me to show off the way that I store my knives, and we're going to get into that, but first we're going to open up this package real quick. Little unboxing knife here. This is the Tucson TS201, I think, maybe something like that. It's carbon fiber laminate over blue G10 14C28N with a poon. So, gotta love that. Got a little cut right here. Got a little band-aid that says tough love on there. So, you know, good times. The woes of a knife enthusiast. So let's get into this package. So this package just showed up here, and it came from Mr. BJ Hill, and it's really tight with a bunch of stuff in it, so we're gonna kind of take it easy. But for those of you, if anybody hasn't checked out BJ Hill's channel, Hilltop Knives Gear, definitely go and do that. Yeah, let me get this. There we go. And now we've got more packaging here with an ass load of tape on it. So I'm just going to try and cut very lightly. There we go. This package has tons of tape on it. Sweet. I'm pretty sure I know what's in there. Oh, check that out. That's a new pocket pen. Love the pocket pens. I have not seen one like this before. Oh. There's nothing in there. It's just the cover. Okay. So, well, maybe the other half. Oh. Well, here's another pocket pen. So this one, so it says Screw 2020. That's epic. This one doesn't have the pin in it. It's just, and it seems like it's plastic. Oh, no. No, I think it's aluminum. But really lightweight. That's cool. Didn't come with the pen part for this one. But this one here that says Screw 2020, that's hilarious. I love it. Thank you very much, BJ. I greatly appreciate that. I love the pocket pens. They're awesome. Alright, let's, now that I got a few things out of here, I can get a little more aggressive on cutting this open. Several things in here. But like I said, you guys definitely should go and check out Hilltop Knives Gear. BJ's a good friend of mine, just an awesome guy. Does some beautiful, beautiful mod work. So if you're ever looking to get some... oh, this is... he sent over his Hogue EX01 for me to take a look at. Yeah, Hogue. Okay, so this is a manual. Nice. That's sweet. Digging that one for sure. Gotta love the button lock. Hogue does some beautiful, beautiful work. Alright, and then we also have got a flat rate box here. We've got a small... Oh, this is for the quiet carry drift. Which is right here. And it comes with two sheaths. You get this Boltron, or I'm not sure what the material is. I don't think it's Kydex. But you get the choice of this sheath or this little leather sheath. Both have the quiet carry logo on them. Pretty cool. But here it is. And you can see right there the steel is LC200N. quiet carry drift. This thing is a cool knife. It's, you know, 3-finger knife for me, but I really dig the size of it. The tall blade is really cool. Yeah, that's a cool setup right there for sure. I like the leather sheath. Nice. Thank you, BJ. Oh, this is the Spyderco Bow River. I had never handled one of these, so he sent this for me to check out. Really cool knife. This is a great little budget fixed blade. You can see here it is in 8CR13 MOV. You got this nice black and white G10. Thing's really comfortable in hand. That's awesome. That's a cool little knife all the way around. Just a real nice simple sheath, leather sheath. Yeah, nice. Awesome. Love getting to check these out. Now this one here, we got red, white, and blue. Oh, this is the Kaiser Harpoon. Oh, that thing's gorgeous. And it's black and white G10, which he dyed to be red, white, and blue. That is awesome. Oh, man. That thing is beautiful. Love the coating on the blade. It's got kind of an orange peel. Man, that thing is gorgeous. So this is from Maverick Custom Knives, and it's called the Harpoon, which you guys know how much I love me some poon. So, man, that thing is beautiful. That sheath is awesome with the soft loops. That is perfect. The little push off. Yeah, man, that is sweet. Thank you so much, BJ. That is amazing. I love it. That is a gorgeous knife. Awesome. What else we got in here? Oh, we got BJ's entry for the TSA. So these I don't open. I leave them until we do the TSA. So there we go. We got the TSA knife. Got the Harpoon, which is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much, sir. That's greatly appreciated. And then the Bow River, the Quiet Carry Drift. These are just for me to check out and take a look at. I'm really excited to check those out. And the pocket pens. I don't know if you just buy this separately as an accessory or something, or if it was supposed to come with a pen in it. But either way, super cool. Well, now you can do that, I suppose. But yeah, awesome stuff from Pocket Pen. Love those. The Hogue EX01, beautiful knife. And then this knife right here. This is a District 9, as you can see. This actually came from Mr. LTK over there at Love Them Knives. Got some extra hardware. And BJ's doing some mod work for Mr. LTK, Lee. And he wanted a little help on a few specific anodizing projects. And so BJ and I are collaborating, if you will, on some mod work for Mr. LTK. Look at that thing. Holy shit. So this has got some Mokame, I think is what that is. Inlays on both sides. This is the Red Queen 2. This is number 30 of 200. Wow. She's a beaut. It says M390 right there. Man, that thing's cool. That bat wing. Good Lord. Could you imagine cutting into something with that? That thing is going to be vicious. So stay tuned. I'll show you guys what we're going to be doing to these. I'm pretty excited about it. It's going to be really cool. And then they also sent over this knife, which is really, really awesome. Let me grab a towel. A little oil on there. This is another District 9, or I don't remember. I don't know if this is a District 9 or not, but this one certainly is. Gorgeous knife. The milling on this is superb. This says District 9 2020 right there, if you can see that. Really cool look on this knife. Love the fuller. Beautiful. Wow. That's a beautiful hollow grind on that blade. This too is in M390. So, really cool. The two District 9 knives. I don't know the name of this one, but both of them are absolutely gorgeous knives. Really looking forward to it. And like I said, I'll show off the cool ano that I'm going to do on these. It's going to be pretty interesting. So hopefully you guys will be impressed, because I think it's going to be beautiful and turn out really awesome. So anyway, so thanks so much, BJ, for sending this stuff along, and really looking forward to doing the mod work on these two guys. Let me get these put back away. And then I'm going to show you guys what I do for knife storage. So first up, I've got just a knife roll here. This was a free one that they gave away from Blade HQ. I don't even remember what I ordered. This has been a long time ago. They were giving these away free if you ordered, you know, like $75 or $100 worth of something, and they had a knife that I wanted at the time, and so I got this knife roll for free. But as you can see there, it's full of stuff. It's fine, you know. It's got these kind of clear vinyl windows. You know, it protects the knives fine. You know, I don't really have any issues with it. And you can hang it from these eyelets up here if you wanted to, like, hang it on a door or something. The other way, you know, I've seen some people, like, put a coat hanger through here and then, like, hang it in your closet, kind of a situation. But, you know, it does work well just for, you know, if you're going to meet up with another knife nerd or whatever, it's a good way to carry your stuff. So that's one way that I have to store knives. The other way, this here is another knife roll. This one here is from Real Steel. I can't remember the name of this thing or what it's actually called. It's a little bit goofy. It's got these buckles on the top, and they have a spring-loaded, if you can see this, a little spring-loaded button, and it allows you to open them, which is fine. You can, you know, use this to hang them. But and I'll show you here in a second why it's kind of a weird setup. But anyway, it's also got kind of an interesting buckle setup. It has this piece here that you pull out, and so to put this together, you stick that over, and then it's got, well, it's hard to see, but there's a piece that sticks through the hole there. And then this tab just slides through it like that. I mean, it does work fine, but it's an interesting buckle, that's for sure. So when you pull this out, then it pops open. So, and then there's two snaps up here. I don't know if you can see that, but it says anti-wave, and it's got like a piece of like thick plastic or something underneath that webbing, so it's kind of structured right there. And that's also right where those buckles are. And then this particular setup here, actually, let me grab this because I don't remember how many knives this held. So we've just got 3 rows of 4 here. So 12 knives in this particular roll. This one has different size pockets. So you can see up here you got a little smaller pocket. And there is 6 across here, and then 5 in this row. And so here you've got 2 rows of 5, 2 rows of 6. And so, you know, it's a pretty good setup. It's like a felty, like a wool type material in here. And again, you got the clear windows. And then, you know, when you roll this together, this particular roll here, the knives are, you know, you just got this clear vinyl protecting the knives from one another. But I think it's fine. You know, the open ends are not touching. So when you roll this up, and then from there, each individual row is protected even more. But one of the interesting parts about this, in order to me, these things are backwards, because I feel like they should have been on here the opposite way, so you could hook these onto something. So, you know, if this was flipped around, then the buckle would open the other direction, and then you could use it to hook onto something, which I'm not really sure why they put them on the way they did. I mean, they're nice buckles. They seem substantial. But it's just kind of interesting to me that they open this direction. So I'm not really sure why they do that. But there you go. So in this particular setup, what did I say there was here? You've got 5 and 6, so 22 knives in this particular setup. And, you know, it's pretty nice. It's like, you know, kind of a really durable, like kind of like Cordura material on the exterior. By the way, you can find these relatively cheap on this particular one. They show up on drop from time to time. And, you know, I think they're, I don't know, 40 bucks or something for this setup. And I think it's nice. It's fine. For 22 knives, I think it's a fairly decent way to carry them. All right. Now we're into the Pelican case. In this case here, this is not the Pelican case. This is the knockoff that you can get at Harbor Freight. I know a lot of people have talked about these. You can see I've got a few stickers on mine. This doesn't lend itself well for stickers just because of all the ribs and stuff on the box. But the box it works well, and I have mine set up with the stock foam. Old Slicey Dicey recently did a video showing he got a new foam insert from Nalpac that looks fantastic. I think it's really cool, but it's pretty expensive. I mean, it's quite a bit more money than what the case itself costs. So you can buy these cases for, you know, 30 to 40 bucks. Well, depending on sales and whatnot, I think you could even get them down into the $20 range. This is called the Apache 3800 is the size here. So just to give you an idea, real quick, let me grab. Here we go. Grab a tape measure, and, you know, roughly, overall dimensions, it's about 17 inches wide by about 14 inches in this dimension here. And we're going to call it about 7.5 inches tall. So that's your overall dimensions here. Now I've cut my foam the way that I wanted it to be. So my foam is cut a little bit differently, and I don't know if this is going to hit my camera setup or not. Look at that. Perfect. Okay, so here is my setup. And so I've got, let me pull a few knives out of here so you can see. So I have spaces that I cut out that are 1 square longer. So this foam comes with these kind of pre-cut, if you will, little squares. They're not cut all the way through. And there's 2 layers of foam in here. So there's 2 2-inch thick pieces of foam that make up the base. And it's kind of hard for me to show you that, but you can separate them, and then you can cut out all these spaces. It is kind of a pain in the ass to cut them all, but you can see here that I've got, so in each one of these rows there are 4. So we've got 16, 24 on this side. I guess that's where it stops. And then I go to these smaller areas. So these holes here are 1 square wide of the little pre-cut foam. I don't know if that's showing up or not, but you can kind of see where the factory little kind of perforations are. So it's 1 square wide and 3 squares long or tall, or however you want to call it in this dimension. These holes over here are only 2 squares. So I was just trying to maximize the space that I could get. So I've got, 24 knives from here over, and then over here you can see each one of these rows is 5. So we've got 10, 20, 30 knives right here, plus these 4 up here. So I've maximized the space. So, like, for example, the quiet carry chase, it doesn't need one of these large holes for it to fit in. So I made smaller holes for the knives that don't require the larger area. A lot of your knives will fit in these little two space holes, and then a lot of your Spydercos, they're just too tall in this dimension and they need more space. So that's the way that I've done my foam. Personally, I also used spray adhesive to do, I don't know if I can show this off or not, the top here. When you buy this stuff is just, it just falls out. So I used some 3M spray adhesive to glue this in, as well as I used that same 3M adhesive to glue the 2 pieces of foam together in the base. And then up in this area, I've got a few like really short knives, like that little guy. And I used some of the extra foam, some of the pieces that I cut out to put in the bottom so it doesn't fall all the way to the bottom. So the holes here, in my case, are, well, roughly about 2 inches or inch and 3/4 long, and the depth of the hole is right at 4 inches. So, and down inside there, so when you buy the case, you get these 2 stacked foam pieces that are roughly about 2 inches thick, and they have these perforations so you can cut out whatever shape. I mean, if you wanted to, you put anything you want in here, cut the foam out to fit whatever you want. But then on the very bottom, there's like a 3/4 inch thick piece of foam that's just solid. So all these have foam underneath them, so they're not just hitting the plastic. And I also use the spray adhesive to glue that in. So that's the setup that I use. The Apache case, in comparison, the case itself is extremely nice. It's very well made. And for the money, it's really fantastic. I think, compared to, there's no doubt the Pelican cases are nicer, but you can see here, this does have a rubber seal that goes around. The buckles, or the clasps on the case, if I can show one of those off, maybe, are, really nice, really heavy duty. You've got metal reinforced locking areas on both sides. So when you shut this thing, you can hear they're really stout. And then you can see here, you've got the little pressure. So this is an airtight case, just like a Pelican is. So it does have a little air vent, if you will. And then you have the 2 areas that you can put locks on. So you can see here a little big red EDC sticker. A lot of these stickers, I haven't really put stickers on for a long time. Got a QSP and a Jack's Outdoor. That's a local store to us. Little Wee Civivi sticker. Little Zach stuff. Hogue. GP knives. You know, so, you know, decorating my little knife box here. But all in all, and then you can see here on the handle, the handle's extremely robust. You've got, you know, really nice hinges for the handle. So the case itself, I feel like, is really, really solid. And I'll put a link up in the description where you can purchase these cases from. Like I said, this particular model is the Apache 3800, but they're cheap. You can buy them. If you have a local Harbor Freight, you can get them there, but you can buy them online from several different places. And compared to the Pelican case, they're a pretty good value. The foam, you know, it's been working fine. My foam has still, I've had this case for quite some time, you know, more than a year, and the foam has held up well. And, you know, you can see here that, I don't even remember what I said that I had in here for knives. What do we got? 5. So 10, 20, 30, and then over here was 24. So we got 54, 58 knives. So yeah, you know, 58 knives in that space, I feel like is pretty decent. So, you know, and I think I've never had a knife get damaged in here. I'm comfortable and confident that they're well protected, and you know, with the top foam, it's just, it works out well. And even big knives like the Blackow or my Guardian Tactical. This is a big knife, and overall it measures 5 and almost 3/4. So you know, that works out well, and yeah, it holds them well. So I definitely endorse this style. If you're interested in having a good knife storage box, this thing works well, and it's relatively cheap. So anyway, guys, thanks so much. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Some people asked to see how I store knives. I also have a safe that I have some stuff in. It just depends. But the stuff that I'm, you know, regularly going in and out of my pocket and stuff is in this setup here. So anyway, hope you enjoyed that. BJ, thanks again. Thanks so much, brother. I really love the harpoon. That thing's amazing. It's beautiful, and I greatly appreciate it. Hope everybody's having a good day. We'll catch you later. Hey!